So, does anybody else feel like phones these days have gotten just way too big? This has been a trend for at least the past decade of phones getting bigger and bigger and to the point of essentially becoming almost the size of a tablet. But it has its problems. It comes with its drawbacks, right? Like I have kind of a larger phone, and this was a hand-me-down. This is I think it's an iPhone 11, so don't judge me too hard. I can't reach everywhere on the screen with one hand. I think it was Steve Jobs that always wanted his phones to be accessible and usable with only one hand. Now, there is kind of a weird trick you can do. If you take the phone and you kind of like go down like that, see, it brings the screen down. And a lot of people don't know what the point of that is. But the point of it is so that you can reach the top corner with your thumb. It used to be that the phones were just small enough you could do that. And I kind of miss those days. I miss the headphone jack too, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's just kind of annoying. And I'd like to see smaller phones become a little bit more common, if that makes sense. Another huge issue with these large phones, and this is probably an iPhone only thing, but in back in the day, the power button used to be on the top of the phone, right? You can see why that could be an issue. If you've got, there's no way I'm gonna be able to reach the power button without doing some weird claw grip thing. The problem is when you go to lock the phone, the volume button is right on the other side, and you end up taking a screenshot. So my camera roll is filled with that image. A good chunk of my camera roll is screenshots from when I'm trying to lock my damn phone. Does anybody else have that issue, or is it just me? I feel like other people have to be having this issue, but that's annoying. Another thing is just bigger phone. It's a lot easier for it to fall out of your hand. Now, there are some upsides to having a larger phone. Don't even get me started on modern mobile web design. You know, how horrific that is to utilize on a small screen. So I feel like the iPhone mini series has just been a better user experience just from a, you know, like a ergonomic standpoint. This thing is not ergonomic, and this is like not even as big as they get. I think in the future, phones will get smaller. I think that we are hitting the peak of phone size, phone screen size. And I think either it's gonna kind of stay the same into the future or potentially decrease, or maybe we'll see more options for smaller phone sizes, which is probably a good thing.